Hi there, I'm Brooks Gibbs, a Clearwater resident with an update on our Save the Garden initiative. One reason Save the Garden exists is to stop private organizations such as Scientology from taking our streets downtown without voter approval. We believe the people, not city council, should decide whether to give these streets up. City council members can be easily influenced through coercive tactics like lobbying. Lobbying is the attempt to influence government officials on policy decisions. It's not illegal unless illegal tactics are used, but those can be hard to detect and uncover. Still, following the money often exposes the truth. For instance, 2 political action committees that were chaired by James Uthmeyer, remember that name because he's now the Florida Attorney General, well, they received $1.8 million in 2024 from a Pinellas billionaire Scientology parishioner. One of the likely reasons for these political donations is to benefit Scientology in future legal battles, which brings us to the current fight over South Garden Avenue, the street we are trying to save. This week, it was revealed that Scientology has been lobbying City Councilman David Albritton, prompting him to seek advice from Florida Attorney General Uthmeyer.
Is this the letter that you sent?
Looks like it, yes.
Could you please advise whether the city owns the section of Garden Avenue in question, or if it is a platted right-of-way that the applicant can petition to vacate without paying fair market value? I don't know that it's within the Attorney General's purview to settle property disputes between 2 property owners. Did you collaborate with the city attorney or the city manager to generate this letter?
No, but I just want to make sure that we're not discriminating against anyone and that I'm following Florida law.
Seeking an Attorney General opinion is something that we should do collectively, in my opinion.
I agree that maybe we should have talked about it at a work session, but each one of us has the right to get an opinion of the Attorney General.
Now that is Ryan Cotton, the city council member who is eager to give Scientology the street, and he's defending David Albritton, who happens to be his father-in-law, a major conflict of interest in our opinion. Despite Ryan's efforts, our mayor held firm.
Did anyone from Scientology, a representative from Scientology, ask you to write this letter?
I met with Scientology, but they didn't specifically ask me to write the letter.
We're completely on your own.
Yes, I did, Mayor. I don't know what you're...
What are you doing here? We're trying to just get into the very nitty gritty here. It literally says his name on it. All of ours is omitted. He is an officer of the city of Clearwater. There's nothing else wrong there. This is crazy what you're trying to do here.
You
should be ashamed.
I wrote that myself. It didn't get written by anybody else, and it's none of your business.
Whether or not you were lobbied to write this.
No, I wasn't lobbied to do it. I'm asking the Attorney General for an opinion for me.
The mayor's frustration came from the fact that David Albritton acted alone. Instead of seeking the guidance of the full city council and the city attorney, he sent a letter that effectively invited the highest legal authority in the state to exert pressure on our local government.
They're being lobbied hard by Scientology to give an opinion that they want. And I like the Attorney General, but I don't know how he can be unbiased with the lobbying that they have already done.
Vice Mayor Lina Teixeira did not like that letter.
When I learned about it, I gotta be honest, I was taken aback. Because in my view, it's like knocking on the same door that we all agreed to shut.
Councilman Mike Mannino did not like that letter either.
I had no idea it was being thought of or was written until after the fact. I was not supportive of that direction.
Only the son-in-law, Councilman Ryan Cotton, loved that letter, and he used the moment to rebuke the mayor in defense of his father-in-law.
I will have to say that it's disappointing and it is distasteful with the way that you just handled that, Mr. Mayor. That is, to call him out the way you did is
going.
Lack of leadership.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's very disappointing that one of our colleagues would go around the four of us.
And that was exactly the mayor's concern. If you want to write the Attorney General, talk to the council first. Every government official, especially city council, is vulnerable to Scientology's manipulative lobbying practices. And there are far wiser ways to get legal clarity on city matters.
So what are you, speak plainly, what are you trying to get at here? This is ridiculous.
Well, this is ridiculous.
But the way you're handling it is
we
absolutely
do this
ridiculous for a
one-off.
mayor.
We do this one-off, we try to hide it from one another, and that's because it percentage.
He didn't hide it, he sent it to us, we all found out on
You
Monday.
didn't talk about it with the city attorney, right?
No, I didn't, because I didn't need to talk about it with the city attorney. I felt like I needed to ask the question myself. Uthmeyer is in it because he sent a letter to us about this. So that's why I'm asking for his opinion.
And he was lobbied by the property owner.
I
So
don't know.
Bold accusation.
Now do you see why we must take away the city council's power to sell or give away public streets downtown and place that power directly into the hands of the citizens? Sign the petition in person and help us change the law so that voter approval is required for any vacation of public right-of-way downtown. Let's get this law changed now. Visit savethegarden.org to find your nearest petition station.
I hope you all enjoyed the show. This is ridiculous.